Good morning, everyone, and thank you for the organizers to having us here. As Pekka mentioned, my name is Mika Parikka. I come from a company called Link Design and Development, which is an integrated product development company here in Espoo. What we do essentially is services to our customers and develop products for them, with them, in order to make the time to market faster. And thank you, Eija, for having a great presentation because it makes my job much easier. Deep down, we all are consumers. Even if we are developing or designing products for business markets, every single us expects from the products consumer grade design development, and therefore there's a huge amount of things that have come by during the last 2 decades, and this is, by the way, pretty much the same as our company has sort of grown in terms of disciplines. Couple decades ago, it was enough just to have the electronics or the mechanical design made. Then there came industrial design in the late 90s. Then during early 2000, there was a digital user interfaces coming to everywhere. Then 2010-ish, service and business model design came about, and now during the last few years, networking, it is all terms, whether it's IoT, big data, analytics, whatever, has come one part of the design discipline in this world. This all makes it much more complicated. There's a vast amount of stakeholders who want to know and impact the product development, whether it's just the core needs or the design. There's a company brand people, there's a user interface people, whether they are inside or outside company, the partners, and the business model is much more networked nowadays. So there's a lot of stakeholders in the business area that needs to be heard in order to create great products. As the environment gets more complex, there's a lot of interfaces coming. And some of the interfaces are, of course, the APIs that the people use, the applications people use, but also the language, because even in the same organization, the people don't use the same terms, or even global organizations, there is language barriers. So there's a lot of interfaces that you need to understand and design around and take care during the design phase in order to make great products again. And then there's a flip side of the coin. We have really hard time keeping up the competence even in our core technologies. This was during one discussion with our customer, undisclosed, unfortunately, mentioned that it's very difficult to have these new discipline people within their organization and to just keep up what is happening around in our world. So what has emerged nowadays during the last decade or so is that our customers come us with their business need and their competencies with the core technologies. We help them to understand the customer needs, the stakeholder needs. We help them to design the solutions around the user-centric ideas. And then there's a third-party partners that develop the actual technologies in order to create, again, great products. By now you probably already know that companies that focus on design and user experience tend to yield around 2x returns. By the way, there's a good article about this in Design Management Institute's website if you want to look at it. Here are some cases that we have designed with our customer. You probably know the Ponce Scorpion being, especially in the Tekes recent videos, then the Chiller VariPro or our VR's Duetto Plus restaurant coaches. All these projects have a few things in common. Of course, we have been a part of the game. There has been a very deep research project before the actual design project, and then they all have been great financial and business successes, and they have won several prestigious awards from their design. So what we do in Link Design and Development, we help our customers to design and develop products for the real world. Thank you.